Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Detroit, the Dark Reflection. Shit is going down, I tell you. Michigan Central Station, the communal haven the spot had worked so hard to get from the clutches of the Sedites, have been leveled by this mysterious faction of vampires, they call themselves, revealing some of their secrets, some of their intentions to certain members of the sect. Previously, the Priscus had sent out a call for brothers to come in arms and to retaliate against the wrongs that were slighted them. Earlier, the Templar Mac 10, with some of his brothers behind him, recently acquired one of those members, mortal as it was. Perhaps he was something more. However, our group of characters tonight will be receiving a call from Mac himself, a text message that will go out. The message is simply going to read, official business, meet at this destination, come if you can, come armed. Code red. So let's go to our characters now. We'll all get an idea of their perspective of how they received this message. Let's start with Jim Jim. What's going on with you?
I've been waiting for this for a good long while. I get my snake, and my whole 30-06, and then call up the nerd and make him drive me wherever we're going, because I don't use automobiles. Fun time's gonna be had, and it's exciting.
I'm assuming Apex is the nerd?
Either of the nerds.
Okay.
You're all nerds.
For the sake of expediency, I'll say Apex is probably the one that Jim hits up. He's got no problem driving him. He's got Drive 2 now, so he's alright.
Bruce would get a response back from Monroe. Dude, you really need to ask.
Alright,
And
what are you doing next?
Alright, Mac would get a response. Do you really need to ask? And he'll be already heading out the door with his weapons.
Gotcha. And how about Rex?
Rex is doing try to find his Ductus, his Abbott. Shit. The other brother? No? Fuck. Alright, I try to call Jim.
Hey, how's it going, mate? We got shit to do, man. Where are you at?
I bought some toys. You might want to blow things up.
I'm more a tear and sunder type of person, but blowing stuff up sounds like fun.
Yeah, I think you might be able to lift these.
I can lift just about anything.
We'll see.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I like a challenge.
It will be. It will be. Click. Text to my address.
Hey, nerd, we're going to this address. Whatever this thing says, you can read probably.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
We'll do some magical phone things, and magically now Apex has the location on his phone. You're not sure how he did that, Jim?
Jim's not sure how anyone does anything with cell phones.
And, let's go to Duffa. Duffa, what are you doing?
I'm just hanging out, still in that family's house where they left them tied up in the basement, because that's where, I think the last scene ended, so I'm probably still squatting there.
Oh, have you been feeding them?
Sure, I've been, giving them, rats and whatever.
Have you been feeding them your blood?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but you still keep them tied up, just for safety's sake. Just to show that you love them. You want them to be secure.
It's a bonding experience.
Sure it is. Okay. All right. So you got this message, and what's your reaction?
All right. Well, the phone rings, and like, I guess I untie somebody and tell them to answer it.
They'll just explain to you that it's just a text alert. That it just vibrated, and they'll show it to you.
All right. Oh, we're gonna be like, all right, I'll see you. And I'll like sit there and I'll order like a pizza for them.
How
So I
crazy!
pay the guy when the pizza gets here.
Oh, of course.
And then I'll go out and I'll take like whatever this person's car that I think I smashed into a tree last time. So it's still kind of like torn up, and I'll drive it. But it's still drivable as far as I remember.
Do they have a car of their own? No, they don't. So yeah, I guess you're gonna.
I mean,
yours. Yours will still run.
Right.
It doesn't look pretty.
I'll just take that, drive this car that's like got a smashed up front end to wherever I'm going.
All right. So everyone's on the road, and the location you get, you'll notice that it's not too far away from Michigan Central, and maybe you'll see in the distance that there are some firemen and police around trying to make heads and tails of what's going on. But as you pass them by, you're coming closer to the mark. Looks like there's this old gas station, almost looks like it's closed except for a light that's emanating from inside the office space. And although you may recognize some of the cars that are there, if you've ridden with the map, you'll notice his Cadillac is parked outside.
Oh my God, he's had a car that's actually survived?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll pull up like the smashed front end. I'm guessing it's probably like either a VW Rabbit or like a Crown Vic or something like that.
The Cadillac, it's
I just want to pull my like ratty ass freaking like stolen car up next to the Cadillac.
Yeah, you could do that. It's easy. See a guy step out from inside what should be the office. It's kind of boarded up, and he's already packing. He's gonna say, "Who the hell are you? Are you here? The meet?"
Let's see here. Let's see how close I can get to this guy's car. Alright, yeah, so I pull like right up next to it, close enough that it can't open the door on whatever side I park on.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I can. Be like, "Oi, yeah, I'm here for the meet. The fuck are you?"
I'm with the Hatchet family. You know Mac?
Yeah, I fucking know that bloke.
He's gonna look to his left and his right. All right, come on in. Is there anyone else approaching?
Yeah, U-Haul pulls up.
U-Haul pulls up.
And out steps Monroe.
Monroe, you'll recognize the guy. This is Max Shovelhead, his child.
Hey, dude, same place as usual?
Yeah, basically. Glad you made it, Monroe.
Reaches in, pulls out a duffel bag, and reaches in and pulls out a sheathed sword too. And hits the appropriate entrance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figure now's about as good a time as any for Apex Jim and Rextall pull up. They're in a shitty car. It doesn't matter what kind of car it is. All you need to know is that it's shitty.
That's a Chevy shitty to you.
Hey, whatever. They'll go ahead and stop at Apex. Steps on out. He's got his laptop bag on him. And he's strolling.
Yeah. The shovelhead might not recognize you, but he recognizes the company that you're keeping.
Especially what Retz is rolling up in.
So you guys are ushered inside into this abandoned kind of gas station. You step into this office area. It looks dusted up. Some cabinets have been, pushed aside. Looks like someone hasn't been squatting here for a long time. But you notice that there's a service, kind of like a service hatch that's been opened up, and the shovelhead's going to tell you, all right, just climb down there and follow the red light down the tunnel. Mac's waiting for you guys there.
Yeah, Monroe's already halfway down.
Jim heads down. He's got a backpack thrown over his shoulder that kind of moves and undulates and hisses from time to time, and a 30-06 strung over the other.
Apex is also making his way down.
Retz trails behind everybody. He's got a lot of things with him that he leaves out front.
All right, so I'm assuming everyone goes. Everyone goes down the hatch, and yeah, you follow through the tunnel. This tunnel looks like it's kind of looks like it's part of the sewer system. It's very big. It's open and spacious, but so some of the markings there, it looks kind of outdated. A lot of things look rusted up. It doesn't look like it's been used for a while. But I'll give this to you. You also you hear voices in the distance, and as you keep getting closer, you'll make out more voice and voice of another person. Third voice though is a little incomprehensible. You start hearing the sound of like fist hitting flesh and bone. Yeah, and as you go, when you arrive, standing outside of what looks has been a small makeshift room is Ductus and Pack Priest of the Volsine High, Jean Baptiste. I don't think Jean would recognize any of you. But you making it this far, he'll understand that you came, right? So lower his shade and just give you a heads up. So you Max boys, yeah?
Yeah, we're here for the violence.
Hey, Mac.
He nods. He'll knock on the door. He'll open up. Hey, yo, Mac, my man. The gang's all here. And, you'll hear Mac just tell him, like, yo, come in. When you enter, you'll see a soldier in some very bloody, ripped-up fatigues. Most of it's actually been ripped off his chest. He's still wearing his bottoms and everything. But there's Mac standing beside Zapriscus. And this poor dude looks like he's gotten really fucked up.
Mac, seriously, no fun with it. You started the fun without me. Come on.
Go have to work quick, homie. What do you expect?
Jeez. At least a text message. Let me know some fun was going on. Looks like you beat me by. But how long does it look like he's been working on him?
Oh, a couple hours.
Looks like you've been working on him a couple hours.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. Like, I like to work fast, but I gotta be thorough in this case.
I'm just joshing you, man. Look what I broke out and shows him the sheath stored. You know what it is.
Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. I like it. Mac will turn to everyone else and just be like, yo, guys, thank you for coming. I'm going to let the Priscus speak. We're going to explain everything else to you, and then from there we'll move forward. The Priscus will step forward. Thank you for coming, my brothers. If you have not heard, the Michigan Central Station, our communal haven, has been attacked, has been destroyed. There have been some casualties. Luckily, thanks to Freddy of the Murder Hobos, I was able to make it out in time. We're still trying to assess how much damage was done as far as our ranks. But now is not the time to lick our wounds. Now is the time to take revenge. They think that they have us by the balls, but we will show them that our balls are beyond their grasp. I'm sure you must have many questions, and I will provide what answers I could. So, to make it more fluid, ask and I shall answer what I can.
Quick questions. Really quick questions. Who are we killing, and where are they?
Yes. Forgive me. I'm hoping that you brothers are familiar with the presence the military has had in our affairs, yes? Is that yes or no?
Apex will nod, at least, to indicate that he's listening.
I just shrug.
Cameron, my child, you were along with Mac. You saw yourself the devastation, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did, Priscus.
This they use, these, call them these drones. They don't even do it with their own fists. They come at us with machines. Thankfully to you, Apex and Mac, the other night, you were able to acquire some of the technology and use it against them, but it is not enough. With my application of force and Mac's pretty face, which is a joke because he's like level 2 in appearance, we've requisitioned at least the location.
3, actually.
Huh? Oh, 3? Right. We were able to at least ascertain the location where some of their better weapons are being stored. Now, I don't want to make this complicated. I think it's very simple. You go in there, you slaughter them all, and take everything you can. We need to understand what our enemy is capable of throwing at us. We need to see how much force they have behind us. My best recommendation, though, is to, as you enter in, find some scapegoat to blame this on. The military is going to have to deal with whatever visible collateral damage is necessary. Let's put them on the fence. Let's make them have to look over their shoulders and answer some very tough questions.
Let's bend him over a barrel.
Yes, Mr. Bratovich, essentially. Is there any questions from any of you?
Are there limits? What are our expected limits?
Don't get caught, do not die, do not get followed, and don't bring them home.
So we are without the restrictions of the Silence of the Blood.
Use your best judgment as you would protect your own self.
You heard that, Jim Jim?
We have to remember there's a hell of a lot more of them, and they're better armed, as it stands.
It's people. It's just fucking people.
No, Mr. Bratovich, that unfortunately is not just the case. I can't give you an estimate of how many of these sectless vampires are lurking amongst the military.
Oh, good. It'll be a real fucking fight then.
And remember, they've got the weapons that we want. They probably know how to use them. And chances are, if there's vampires there, there's ghouls.
Kane didn't need fucking weapons, and I don't need.
Father Dart, may I make a suggestion to you?
By all means.
You being a man with certain influences, if you may find any technology there that would be inhumane, against the law, a little expensive, something that, someone at the news station or in the papers would be interested in learning, perhaps you can acquire it for them.
I understand. I look over at Apex, and I'm sure those who would be better off with it would be more than willing to help us with that.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
That's even better. Roll with it.
Oh, Mac.
Yes.
Okay.
Mac, I bought our favorite vehicle.
Oh, you got the truck, homie?
I did indeed.
Nice.
I got the big one this time.
Sweet. I made that roll before. Let me just roll a fate. Roll a d4. 3. Oh, yeah. The other night I was working on some armaments. I only got 3 pieces, so whoever might need like an extra flake jacket, let me know. I don't have enough to go around, so you dudes prioritize.
I could use one. So, cool.
I'll be okay.
That reminds me, does anyone need any armaments? Armor?
Slides well, seeing that we're going to go pick up some more, slides the sword over his shoulder and opens up the duffel bag and tosses Apex a assault rifle.
I'm talking about much larger calibers than that.
If it's larger calibers than this, then it's going to be a little. It'll be useful, but it's going to be a little less mobile.
That depends on your Jim.
Who?
That's me. My name's Jim. People call me Jim. You can call me.
Oh, nice to meet you, Monroe.
I love that introduction.
Does Duffer want a flake jacket?
I mean, if he hands him one, he'll take it.
Yeah, no.
Otherwise, he'll just like sit there, like if he, like hand him out. I'll just like walk up and grab one and be like,
Yeah.
put it on. Does it match the rest of my clothes? Like my dirty fucking ass wife beater and like camo cargo pants.
It's an improvised jacket, something Max meshed together. You're receiving 2 dice for soaking lethal and aggravated.
Nice.
All right.
As long as they don't target the head and bypass targeting.
He reaches back into the bag, pulls out an assault rifle of his own, and then pulls out another one. I only got 3 of these. I got 1 more.
Max got his own assault rifle. It's good.
If no one is opposed to it, I figure Apex probably grab one of those jackets too.
If anyone needs anything, they're more than happy to take my supply van.
Mm-hmm.
If you need anything, basically anything from the core book for V20, I have it upstairs.
Hold on 1 second. Let me have a look.
Oh boy.
I have resources 5, and I liked supplying the Sabbat so much that when they sent me out to get some blood, I came back with 12 people, 2 vampires, and 12 cars. So yeah,
You didn't want
Anything
to.
you want from the core book.
Hold on, let me check. He's opening that up.
You'd have to go all the way upstairs with him and into his car.
I figure that for the sake of, if it's not too crazy, I figure Apex could probably also have a shotgun on a sling.
He throws you a shotgun.
Nice
Be
thing.
careful, there were bullets in there.
Hold on. Yeah, Matt.
I just
thing for you.
pick up one and I just hold it by like the barrel, like it's a club, and be like, "Yeah, I can hit somebody with this."
If you pull the trigger, it hurts even more when you swing.
No, it doesn't.
I disagree.
Not if you know how to swing
You want
it.
to test that? You want to test that? You want to test that theory?
I'm here to supply things for the set. I don't know what you're trying to insinuate.
Duffer might notice that the shotgun Mac is carrying, he's shaved the wooden stock into a stake form.
I laugh. I figure if it's like, is it a Norinco?
No. It's a pump action, but
I'm just wondering if like the assault rifles are handling around in Norincos because they're like the most common freaking assault rifle in the world.
The assault rifles, the 3 he has is the full-fledged 7 damage assault rifle.
what is that? The AR-15 or?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
FN SAR, I think it is.
Yeah.
From the book.
I just will find one that's got like a what the fuck?
So how
My
many
mind's
people,
going to blank right now.
how many
look it
people
up.
have gotten candy from the Archbishop in the form of 357 Magnums?
I only
Right now,
got
Apex has one of those 357 Magnums, an assault rifle, and a shotgun on the sling. He's ready to go.
Monroe pulls out a light pistol and puts in a holster on his hip, and pulls out a second light pistol and puts it in a holster underneath his arm. Along with his sword, the assault rifle, the two light pistols. He's going to look at Law's character and go, "For the moment, I am good, but I might ask to take you up on that a little later, if that's alright."
Would you like to have a flare gun?
He reaches back and he unsheaths the glowing sword.
Monroe.
I don't know how many of those you're going to throw at people, but it's a
I don't
start.
plan on throwing it.
I'm just going to note for everybody, for the guy that's super armed, this is more or less what Apex looks like. I just want everyone to see that.
But when Monroe reaches back, the sword is actually glowing.
Monroe, what's your strength?
My strength right now is 4.
All right, you're good. Just want to get your encumbrance rating.
Okay, basically what I'm going to get is basically probably one of these.
What's one of these?
I'm getting a link that has a bayonet mount on the bottom of it.
Oh, bayonets, yes. The one on the shotgun before.
I'm sure you can pull a bayonet out of the pile in the van.
You just need a knife and
Yeah.
some adhesive and stuff.
Yeah, it's basically a knife with a stand on it by the muzzle.
Are you attaching it freehand?
No, it's like these come with a bayonet mount on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most collection cards and Yugoslavian SKSs do come with the bayonets, and the bayonets on them are wicked.
I'm just figuring it's a Norinco because that's like the most common fucking AK-47 in the universe. So
Tim, just so you know.
Okay.
Charles? Remember that war folder I sent you?
Which ones?
The ones with the RPGs, the silver swords, the wooden states, the silver bullets, the tanks, the RPGs,
Oh,
the machine missile launchers.
On the military surplus website.
Yeah.
I want to be honest with you, dude. If you want to roll up with a tank, you can, but it's going to be pretty damn obvious.
I want to give it to Jim Jim and see what he does with it. Like, I don't want to use any of this stuff. It'll kill me.
Where's the Nosferatu when you need him?
I can see Jim Jim using it as like
A shoe.
Yeah, giving Jim Jim technology and expecting him to do anything productive with it is not a great idea.
I think it would be hilarious. He'd punch people with a grenade.
Why do I have a feeling Jim Jim's idea of using a tank is using it as a melee weapon?
Because that's Jim Jim's idea of using a tank.
The barrel is basically a handle for him. It's perfect.
Should we be renaming him Bam Bam?
Listen, if an 800-pound gorilla comes into the salad bar, he can eat whatever he wants.
All right, let's just say no tanks. You can grab anything else, just no tanks. Tanks.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, guys, this is Sabat. We can't go full ham now.
Not just sure. But okay, so you guys know what you want. When you get a minute, get in the chat for reference for yourselves. For me, the Priscus will step forward. And just so you know, my brothers, I will not leave the fighting alone just to you. I'm going to accompany you and help you in the matters of infiltration. Should things go awry, fall back to me, and I'll make sure that we will progress properly. With that being said, before we go, Father Rex, would you care to lead us in a rite?
Voldry?
Yes, I think a Voldry would be proper at this hour.
Okay.
Oh, Apex kind of perks up because he's never participated in a Voldry before.
That is definitely going to catch his drift. But that should have happened way sooner. I'm not going to address that right now because we're going to fight anyhow.
This kid, Apex hasn't earned a right to participate in the Voldry yet.
So
Recently.
how's this going to work? Is he just not going to be involved in it? I'm cool with that.
Well, no, you will do it.
After the scene from last night, I'll say you're more than the kid.
Okay. Actually, question, would he be considered true Sabat yet, or is it just kind of like he has a little bit more respect than the average shovelhead?
We are needing to give him a creation right because he did earn it last night in that scene.
Okay.
Creation right, okay.
Yeah, we could do the creation right if you want to join.
You know what, you'll get your creation rights if you survive.
Yeah, I'm
Fair
more than
enough.
willing to help you out
Fair
with that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Welcome to DMK if you live.
Let's get it.
That's what we do.
Who here has the ability to hide?
Oh, it's your
So, yeah, Retz will produce a Voldry cup and begin the ritual. So long as anybody doesn't want to follow a funny business, Bruce is willing to roll 8 dice for me plus willpower.
All right. 8 dice plus willpower, you said?
Yep.
All right.
And don't forget, as soon as you get that chalice out, it's going to glow with that lovely merit of yours.
What's the diff? 6?
Charles?
Yeah, it's 6. That chalice is glowing, so all y'all need to make willpower rolls because of a certain merit of this is kind of a bitch.
Wait, I'm sorry?
Due to a certain merit of Rex's, y'all need to make willpower rolls.
Okay.
I'm special.
Matt failed his. I don't know what's going to happen.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I think with 5 successes on that, I think I'm good.
For those who failed the roll, this is basically to stand up against Rex's true fate.
Okay.
You probably run like a little bitch from him.
All right. The Priscus withstood it. Yeah, Mac will see kind of like back up. Like, oh, what the fuck? Like, oh shit! What the fuck was that? Yo, Rex, man, what you got going on, son?
Blessings of King.
Lessons. I need some of that shit. Yo, hook me up, dog. Hook me up.
Such is the way of the Sabbath. The ritual shall transform you and take your transgressions away.
Alright, he aces it this time. Alright, yeah, Matt will step back in the circle, and, I don't drag the Voldry out too long.
Okay, so there's 8
Yeah, I just keep rituals to a phrase, so don't worry.
Yeah.
There's 7 or 8 characters here.
Does anyone want to try any funny business? Like, let's just keep it to that. Like, if anybody's going to be, like, legit, we can skip them. And we can do Voldry rolls after.
You want to do that after?
Yeah.
All
Does
right.
anybody want to fuck up the ritual?
Nope.
It's a Sabbat thing to do. Gotta ask.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we'll get
I'm just gonna fake drinking, but whatever.
That might require a dex larceny. If you're
But that would be fucking with the ritual, because the Voldry Cup will explode because you did not participate in it. You put blood in, but you didn't take blood out.
It won't necessarily explode, but it won't look good if y'all catch him faking it either.
Doesn't it automatically fail if somebody is screwing with it?
No, not necessarily. A Warford does to actually take rubber for the one that doesn't. They'll probably just piss y'all off.
All right. If Duff is going to do that, let's get a you roll your dex larceny against perception alertness.
Okay.
I think everyone would look at the person holding the Voldry Cup, so make everybody just roll their dice for perception, whatever.
That would be perception alertness to spot it.
Yeah.
Auspex augmenting this?
It would lower the difficulty if you're just using it straight, or if you're going to use heightened senses.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use heightened senses, actually. I'll drop the blood for that, too.
Gonna spend a willpower point on that? Sure, why not?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 6 successes.
If I activate Auspex, I add my Auspex dots to the roll?
No, they subtract from the death.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Subtract by the amount of dots, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if no one beats 6, he gets away with it. And what's your perception alertness, Rex?
You know my perception is 2, man. I don't have alertness.
No worries, you're not going to know shit.
Yeah, it never. I never see anything. I'm Mr. fucking Magoo of the Sabbat.
Alright.
I match the 6.
Match the 6. Charles, who's the defender in this case?
It would be Duff in this case, so we'll get him.
Alright. Duff, you get away with it. No one looks the wiser. Fuck these dudes.
Woohoo!
Okay. That's why you don't mess with the thief with celerity. Alright, so yes, the cup goes around. Everyone seems to be reinvigorated as the bonds of blood tightens around the grip of the Sword of Cain. And Priscus will lead you out. You guys will return to the surface. And it'll be odd to you that you didn't notice it before, but there's a stretch limousine waiting there. No, the Priscus does not invite you to ride with him, but he will tell you that him and his driver will lead. You guys can follow in the convoy. I suppose Matt will be driving with Monroe. Duff, you driving alone again? Or you want to take a ride with anyone else?
Take my car.
Alright. And I guess Apex, Rex, and Jim will be driving together too, right?
U-Haul will follow the limo.
Yeah, I got my armored van. Like, I'll be driving with that.
Alright, cool. You guys go gonna say, given the traffic time of night, it almost takes you an hour to get there. It's a long hike. It's a long drive out the way. And I guess the familiarity of people that's come and gone, especially Duff, Rex too. You notice you've gone north of Detroit and you're almost bordering Illinois, and as the city falls behind you, you see in the distance what looks like it looks like an outpost. It looks like an army base. I don't know if anybody has their academics or any kind of related knowledge to structures.
I have academics 3.
All right.
I got academics.
I have
as well.
academics too.
All right. Well, yeah. Then roll. Anyone wants to roll your intelligence academics?
I just wanted to see if I freaking know anything
Yeah,
with
yeah.
my stupidity, with my stupidness.
Specialty in scholarly.
Okay. You, Apex, have not just heard of this place. You've seen pictures on the internet of it. It's been referenced before in local Michigan history. It's an army depot, basically. It's not really a piece. You know that a lot of their trucks, a lot of their machinery gets serviced here as it gets sent back out.
Mm-hmm. Relaying this to the rest of the party, and presumably, because I assume Apex probably has he might have some kind of phone connection with all of them at this point, because he's like that.
When we get there, I'll be dropping through blood.
Can I get 8 dice?
Sure. Of course. What's the diff? What you doing?
Intelligence academics.
Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm going to refill my glass before we get started with the craziness.
No problem. Yeah, you get 1 success. You basically get the idea that this place is it doesn't look to you what would be like a command center. This kind of just looks to you like it's just a grease monkey hangout for people in the army, you know. Silco's Rangers, if you will.
I got 3 successes on mine.
Yeah, Monroe you've heard of this place. You know that it's nothing really super secret, or at least not that you would think there. From the outside, it doesn't look like anything super secret would really go on. Not that you've heard about it, you know. This isn't a place where a battle was fought. This wasn't a place where, you know, any monuments were erected.
Okay.
Just federal land. And Jim, you basically know as much as Rex does. So the convoy is going to pull up maybe about 60 yards away. Well, God, I don't want to give it a dimension. Let's just say you can see that there are searchlights, and they're scanning the area. But the convoy is going to pull up far enough away behind a tree line and out of the range of the searchlights. Chris is going to step out of the car and just wait for everyone else to pull over and get out.
Apex is hopping out now. Ready to go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to stall for Chris and Ian to get back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's no biggie.
I'm sorry. Give me a sec. I'm reading the message lines. Okay. Chris, you back with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so guys, what's the plan? Are we gonna sneak in, or are we just going to, like Rambo this shit?
Well, Priscus will say to you, I think it would be best if I give you some cover of night. It will unnerve them. It will so much confusion, enough for you to make it close enough on foot. From that point on, I will leave it in your hands. Which directions you want to enter.
All right.
Does anyone else have a suggestion, perhaps?
I can cloak a few of us and make it harder for us to be spotted.
I mean, if you want to Rambo it, I'm fine with that shit.
Should we cut the power supply?
Let's see. I'm old enough to I'm young enough to know. It's like I'm pretty sure army bases have generators.
They've had generators since the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yo, check this out. You hear Mac talking. Like Priscus said, you know what? Let him lay down the cover of night. And we'll swoop in. Priscus, if
I can only cloak a couple of us. I can't cloak a whole lot of us.
Right. I'm saying, like Rex was talking about having some flares. You know what I'm saying? So when we get close enough, we'll pop the flare this way. It'll signal Priscus so he can, take the cover off, and then we can see our enemies and just start blasting. Fuck 'em.
Alright, I'm just gonna pull a handkerchief, an old oily rag that I use for when I'm fixing cars, and tie it around my face. Then.
Yeah, if anybody wants to be, completely incognito, you got something to use.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least perform it on me. He's gonna offer anybody within. I can cloak a couple of us. So one person if you want.
Apex is at least going to put on a ski mask because But
I'm just gonna have an old oily rag tied around my face and a hoodie pulled over.
Jim is gonna change his face.
Nobody else is going to take me up on the offer of being hidden up for a little bit.
I'll take you up on it if you're offering it.
Mac will tell you he's all right. He got his own cloak.
I'll go in hidden. It'll give me a chance to be ready to just start popping skulls off.
2 people are within my capability of doing so. So I'm going to use Dawning of the Mask of Shadows. It's going to take 10 minutes for the additional 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to hit them all at once, or we split up in teams? What's good for you?
It's effectively Obfuscate 3.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Oh, just a straight failure. Damn it.
No, I think that's one success, actually.
Oh, no, yeah, it is. Actually, it is.
Dawning Mask of Shadows, I believe, is level 2 ritual?
Yep. It's a success.
Yeah, it is, but barely.
Yeah.
But anybody trying to penetrate penetrates as if it was Obfuscate.
Yeah, I think they just need one success for it. So
to Mac's question, who feels like they should move in all together at once, or do we break up into teams?
I don't know. Depends. What's the plan? Are we gonna wipe the place out? Are we gonna go building to building, or are we just gonna hole up in the middle and start shooting everything that fucking comes by?
Oh no, this is scorched earth. We're fucking them all up. Ain't nobody.
And we should probably just fucking all make towards the middle, and just go from building to building en masse. Fucking safety, if all of us are together, then they can't fucking split us up and pick us up one by one.
Lasts for 1 hour.
I'm gonna use heightened senses, investigation. All right. Matt can make out a little bit of what he sees in the distance. He can relate it to you. Like, all right, look, guys. There's 2 towers that's posted at the front, and then there's one towards the back that's by the water. I mean, they got the spotlights there. You can either circle around and hit the spotlights, or we can just move past spotlights and get into the center, work our way out.
I could take those out.
Alright. Alright, you got like a rifle?
No. They're attached to the ground.
Oh, yeah, you got that magic shit, yeah. Alright, check it out. So, how about this? When we hit the flare, that's when you take out the towers. It'll be just a moment after Priscus takes out the shroud.
Okay.
Alright. Well,
What do you got?
I need somebody to
Anybody
give
got any
me...
C4?
I knew I forgot to bring something.
Charles?
Yeah.
Remember that $10,000 missile? The one on the back of the Jeep?
You do realize you're probably going to get an ATF investigation if you actually use it.
Fine.
Yeah, missiles are... That shit gets noticed.
Surprisingly not. My FBI profile is actually really small. Anyhow. We could blow up some gasoline.
If you want to make some makeshift petrol bombs, go for it. All you need is a rack, some glass bottles.
Yeah, I was actually hoping for something like some breaching charges, but whatever.
They might be inside.
Yeah.
Inside.
Oh, so, anybody know where the armory is? Because if we take that first, that could fucking help a lot.
Apex, with your score on the initial academics roll, if you want, do you have your laptop with you?
Yup.
I'll give you a try to make a computer roll, see if you can get like the layout of the base.
Okay.
Can I help him with my successes on that?
Sure.
Alright.
Wait, do you guys just want to get inside? Like, behind that front wall?
Well, everyone's got to die. I don't know why it's so complicated. Whether it's the wall, whether it's the sewers, whether we start in the bathroom, who cares?
Okay. What was the difficulty?
I would say 7's good enough. So you got
Okay. Then that's 5. Computer aptitude.
You know where the armory is. You don't know what's going to be in the armory, but you can point it out for Duffer.
Yeah. Apex would probably give a shot. It'll be like, yeah, all right. I can probably get us to the armory. Not sure what we're going to find in the armory, but I can get us to the armory.
Well, I imagine it's the armory. That's where they're gonna have the fucking guns and explosives and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what then? Check this out. Apex, Duff. Take my suggestion. Why don't you guys hit up the armory? Me, Jim, and Monroe will hit the barracks. Give you guys enough time to get in and get your shit.
Alright, kid, you're with me.
Sounds good.
And once that plan's done, then he'll click on the ritual.
All right. Priscus is going to tell you guys, Blessings of Cain be with you. I'm going to roll his Shroud of Night. I'll spend a willpower point for him. Oh, dear. One.
So essentially, unless the 3 individuals that are being shrouded are opposing it, the individuals that we come with can see us, but those who are outside of the group cannot, unless I'm working off of obfuscate rules.
The Proskus can only make a 12-foot shroud, so it's not a very impressive shroud.
A 12 for the shroud. And 30.
I think that gives you what? 6 feet?
10 feet.
Okay, 20 feet. Never mind.
And he spent the willpower point, so they got 30 feet.
Okay.
You'll see this inky black mass like descend around. Coming from, no, it's not over you guys. It's not over you guys. It descends on the gate.
Wow.
Towers. And you've seen that the spotlights are being sucked back into the darkness. So if you approach from the front, you'll be good for a moment.
Spending a willpower on going stealthy.
Mm-hmm. Alright, everybody make a stealth roll.
Okay.
4 successes.
4. What's your pool, Lawrence? Oh no,
I'm going back into the car and waiting to see a flare.
Okay, right. Sorry. So you got.
Yeah. So I guess right now it's the infiltration team, the armory team.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, let's see here. That's one success.
Yeah. Luckily, we got that down in the Mask of Shadows up.
If anybody has Quietus, this would be the time to use it.
Jim, what was Jim's roll?
Well, I'm going in with Mac's team, so.
Oh right, so we don't need that.
But there does I read it. There does not seem to be a range within reason. Their range a limitation on the donning the mask. So. I'm guessing as long as they remain in the general area, the general area that we're in, they should be all right, Bruce?
Yeah, they should be all right. As each team approaches, I'm gonna say the armory's gonna lie to the east, and the team heading for the barracks, they're gonna be having to kind of pass the front and go to the west side of it. I'm not saying you have to go through the gates, but the Barak team, you'll notice that there's a Humvee just like parked right outside. The team's kind of confused because they're looking at this like mass and they're kind of freaked the fuck out. They're not understanding like what the hell that is. The thing might be like smog. But yeah, Mac will just put like a finger to his lips, just signal like shh, keep going. Charles, tell me something. Would these guys have the capacity to break Monroe's Shroud?
Quick question: do you want to actually have full-fledged members of the Division Zero, or do you want this military boys?
I was gonna leave it up to you as a surprise.
Then I want to say the guards themselves are human, so no.
Okay. All right. For the armory team, you see that the armory, there's a decal on the side of it, but what's dividing you is a very tall, like 10-foot chain link. You see there's barbed wires and there's a sign saying it's electrified.
Okay, is it a double fence or a single fence?
It's a single fence.
All right. I look at Mac 10, and I go, and I like kind of duck down, and like put my hands together, to get in front of me, for him to put his foot in.
Oh, you're rolling just with the apex. Mac is with the other.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'll do that to apex. And I'm gonna buff my strength to 5.
All right.
And should I roll to try to toss him over?
It'll be a feat of strength.
I can just spend a blood point, get 2 auto successes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Is he throwing Apex over?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just straight up?
Like I'm just like, you know, we duck down and you put your feet and you put your hands down to like put your foot in like I'm gonna boost you, and then I'm gonna alley-oop you. Alley-oop you over the fence, and then I'm gonna try to take a run and jump at it myself.
Okay, Apex, give me a Dex athletics roll just so you don't, fall and bust your ass.
You got it. I believe Apex has... Oh, thank God I got an athletics one on him. Yeah, it's 1-7. It's not the most graceful landing.
All right, and yeah, give me. You're just gonna do a jump for it.
Oh, I'm just gonna like try to run and jump the fence.
Strength athletics.
Strength athletics.
Since he has a bonus up and going to, he has to auto.
I also have celerity 3, so I can get like a pretty good run at it.
Okay, if you want to do a Dex athletics, and I'll let you tack on whatever success you get that to the strength athletics roll.
Okay.
If you have fire dancing, that would help you too.
So here's the Dex athletics. Just gotta put it on the dice. 8, okay. It's 2 1s, but I get a success on that.
Alright.
And then, what do you want for the jump? Strength something?
Strength and athletics. You can add your potence to the pool.
Okay, so, and do I add the extra successes I got from the Dex run up?
Yeah, add that too.
Okay. So here we go. Oh yeah, it's looks like 5 successes.
All right. Yeah, you jump that gate, and you land gracefully. You guys are inside. So from Monroe and Jim's perspective, we stealthily sneak past the guards at the Humvee, and we come around the other end, and we see the barracks unit. We can see guys coming in and out. It looks like around this time of night, you know how they have those soldiers that are MPs, the military police?
Yep.
Quite familiar with them, actually.
Yeah. You see them posted outside. One guard is out of the barracks, but Mac is gonna say to you, like, "Yo, at this time of night, these dudes might be asleep. Like most of them." You can kind of see like there are windows in there. You can kind of see that there are some people already bedded down.
Those guys will not be falling asleep. Trust me on that. Those fuckers put the basket sauce in their own fucking eyes to stay
Or
awake.
it's also if you fall asleep on guard duty, they can shoot you.
Yeah, they're not going to fall asleep.
Well, no, I'm not saying the MPs. I'm saying the regular soldiers stationed there.
Yeah, the regular Joe Blows that are yeah.
The regular Joe Blows have the same deal going.
So Mac is gonna say, like, all right, yo, we can hit them now with some gunfire and draw them out, but we're gonna have to get through that fence. That shit looks electrified.
Alright, that's the other team then. Cool.
Is there a... You said there's a Humvee nearby, right?
Yeah, we just passed it.
What other kind of... Is there any other type of big shit around that I can pick up and fling through that fucking fence?
See some, yeah, there's a dumpster. There's a dumpster. Garbage. A metal dumpster.
Yeah, that's going through the fence.
All right.
If you wanted to go subtle, you shouldn't have brought Jim.
Yeah, I'm not subtle. I'm a giant fucking troll right now.
I'm not going to stop you. Yeah, the what's your score right now?
10.
10. Fuck. All right.
Are you using the dumpster as a battering ram, or are you actually just hoisting the fucker up and
Let's go. Pick it up and toss it, and then charge right through the hole.
That's Jim.
Yep.
Well, then, as he's doing that out of my cloak, I'm going to take careful aim at the nearest MP and aim for a turn, so I get a bonus on my to hit in the next turn.
All right. Yeah, you can do that. And Mac, for his point, since I said he's buffing, we'll be doing that. All right. Let's let the shit hit the fan. Jim, you give us a strength athletics roll. Tell us that shit.
+2 auto successes, so 6.
6 success. Yeah. You see the chain links kind of they come right off the pole, off the posts, and doesn't quite fall flat, but you see like things starting to spark as now that the current has been disrupted. And who has the fucking flare gun?
I think that was
Everybody would have just gotten it because they're sold for $50 at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Resources 5. It's nothing. It's so nothing.
I think
It's
that
a little plastic gun that could.
I think that was essentially the flare gun.
Well,
No, I had orders. I didn't see any fucking flare. Just saw Jim break a wall. He didn't even shoot a window with a shotgun yet.
if no one shoots it, the shroud is staying up. Right now, you're outside of its vicinity, but you can clearly see it. So
It's like, wait for my signal. What's your signal? You'll know it when you see it, Jim.
No, if it was Jim, there would be like a giant flayed penis sprawling throughout the entire army base.
If it wasn't for
Flesh
Zulu, I
crafted
would
together.
All
If
right,
it wasn't for Zulu, I would be as strong as him, though.
I'm guessing that was essentially surprise action.
yeah, it was. Okay, for the sake of the scene, you hear an alarm going off and it's blaring. From the perspective of Apex and Duffer, you can kind of see a few of the MPs are starting to run in the direction of the barracks.
Alright, well, I'm going to, just grab the dude, and, I don't know how fast he can move, but I can probably run faster, and he doesn't look very big.
Yeah, he's running, so if you want to tackle him, you tackle him.
Apex is... So, would the tackle break the obfuscate anyway?
Yes.
Yeah, but
I mean, is the guy just running towards the barracks? I'll just let him run, because we're going to the armory.
yeah, he's running towards the barracks. You don't have to tackle him.
Yeah, I'm just going to, since we're, in the frickin' shroud, I'm just going to, book it towards the armory.
Okay.
Alright, then. We'll just take Duff's orders at this point and just kind of keep on going.
Alright. How fast are you, anyway?
Apex right now is running Dex 5. He's got no celerity, unfortunately, but he can run decently.
Well, I'm going to probably just pop a celerity and go there, super speed.
Alright. No biggie.
Alright. Well, you guys reached the armory. I'm going to say there are 3 guards at its door that are commanded to be there. I'm gonna give you the advantage that you see them necessarily before they see you. You notice that on the inside, one sitting down at a desk, he's kind of looking at what the fuck's going on while he's on the phone. Yeah, I don't fucking know. There's this goddamn fucking shadow shit happening. It just got dark all the fucking sudden.
How close are they all together? All the guards.
Oh, one guy is beyond your reach. One guy, You can sneak up on him if you want with the stealth roll. And the other guy, he's kind of like in between. He's kind of patrolling the armory.
I'm just wondering, like, how many I can get to in a round with celerity 3.
2 of them.
All right, I'll try to take out 2, and I'll like point at the third one for Apex.
All right. I assume that this guy, this last dude, is in range for a shotgun.
No, you're gonna have to get close enough to him.
Okay, he'll probably engage with the assault rifle then, if possible.
Yeah, that'll give you the range.
All right. All right. So just let me know which attacks you want to resolve first.
Okay. You guys roll me your initiatives.
All right.
All right.
You need surprise attacks. Just roll them for me right now.
Okay.
Everybody roll their initiative, or?
No, just these 2 for right now.
All right.
I got something special for the other team.
Oh gosh, this another one. Let's get it.
Well, I go at max speed.
You're going first, brother.
Yeah, that's 18, by the way.
First, you want to roll the soldiers' initiatives?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure they won't. I'm sure that they probably won't beat 18.
Let's see. You said there's 3 soldiers, so there's 3 dice to roll.
Charles, I'll leave it to you what they are. Whatever you want.
Ooh, somebody might.
7 plus 3, so that's gonna be 10 plus. So point number 1 is 17. Okay. So one of them has 16. Okay.
I'm just gonna pan over to Rex and Monroe real quick. While you get the guys situated, Charles. All right, so you can hear the alarms, and through windows you see people are starting to wake up. Like, yo, what the fuck was that? What's going on? And Mac is gonna scream, "Go Wolverines!" And yeah, he's charging in. Let's see. I'm gonna say that there were 2 soldiers outside of the barracks.
I was aiming at one.
You were aiming at one, right? You know, I'll let you roll first. Take your shot if you want.
Is it plus my obfuscate and stealth successes, or just plus my stealth successes?
Well, mask isn't actually obfuscate. It says your wits plus.
My wits plus stealth?
Yeah, if you want to try to stay obfuscated. Like, are you trying to snipe these guys off?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Make a wit stealth roll. Try to stay obfuscated.
I got 3 successes.
Okay.
So do I add that to my attack?
Yep.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Okay, that soldier's going down. It's probably going to bleed to death.
So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 damage on the first one.
It's just a human, so he can't really suck lethal, so he's hit. He's screaming, "I'm hit! I'm hit!"
Mac is going to follow up and using the bayonet. He's going to spend a blood point for celerity, just taking one extra action, and he's going to use the bayonet to just stab the guy in the chest. Let's see, that would be Dex melee, right?
Yeah. That, by the way, was more than Soji Stima, so he is on the ground, so is that minus?
Okay. Well, that's good. At least it was -6, so 5. What would be the hit damage for the bayonet?
Strength +2, because it's like a spear.
Plus my potence 7. 1, 2, right in the fucking chest.
Yeah, this guy is. He can't inflict lethal, so he's only one away from dying.
Jim, what do you do now? You just saw Monroe pop some guy's head off, and well, not his head off, but he got shot up. Mac just stabbed him in the fucking heart. What do you do next?
Is there anyone else near me besides just that guy?
Yeah, his unfortunate partners that just saw that happen.
All right, I am.
A partner that saw a bullet come out of nowhere and remain out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna. The unfortunate partner is gonna get a couple claws full of Jim.
Okay. Jim's bounding over the trash can, the dumpster. They can cut through the fence. Roar!
Yeah, I'm gonna charge at him and just try to tear away his gut.
Raise with bone claws.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. It is not good for him.
Strength +1 for the bone claws.
Yeah, so +4 for that. So that is 13 +2 automatic. Oh, my fuck.
Oh, dear Christ.
Ripped him in half, dude. God.
So, yeah, 13 damage.
So you atomize him, like plasma, like going right through a body.
Bloody mess.
You don't really eviscerate him. You slice him clean. And he's actually flipping you off on the way to hell.
He was on like 1 health. That's like 12 overkill.
This is a fresh new guy with 7
Yeah,
health.
that was the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Fresh dude just.
Atomized him. Oh, okay.
He just taught him. He just taught him mist form, the hard way.
Not his fault he didn't listen.
I think we call that I think Jim has swung a home run.
Oh, God.
I got a curious question. Are there any spotlights still active?
Yes, the spotlights are active, but the people who manage them are.
My next action is going to be to shoot at one of them.
Well, hold on, because we're near the front entrance where the shroud is summoned, so it won't. Since you don't have observation, you won't be able to pierce that shroud in which the towers are.
That shroud was only for good for 20 feet.
30.
30.
For 30 feet. Aren't those spotlights usually operational up on towers?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I didn't think about that. I guess
The shroud can actually grow if the person just keeps pumping more blood into it.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd point that out because we've got one of those special buildings in Kingston here, and I know those spotlights are up quite a bit of distance.
Are they over 100 feet high?
No, but
you
still have to physically grow. You still have to spend actions to grow it though.
All right, let's see if the Priscus thought about that. Hold on. No, he did not. Okay, yeah, you can shoot it out if you need to.
I'll take
that was the point of bringing me, wasn't it?
I will take a couple of turns to remain in under shroud and from outside the facility and take out all the spotlights for the group.
All right. I'll use Max celerity round to shoot up the flare, but you can still do that.
And each turn, boop boop, he is bringing down both towers 100 feet into the ground.
Okay. Let's go back over to Duffa and Apex. Charles, did you get those guys squared away with their initiatives?
Yeah, Sergeant number 1 has initiative 13, Sergeant number 2 has initiative 14, number 3, initiative is 16. What are your initiatives, guys?
I'm at 18.
9. Rolled a straight up 1. But we don't get a surprise round on him?
Okay. All right, Duff. So you got this guy. He's already a little pensed up. Are you gonna sneak up on him, or are you just gonna not care?
I'm just gonna kind of jump out of the darkness and shove a fucking bayonet down his throat.
I'll shot to the throat then, huh? It's gonna be.
No, I'm not gonna cold shot to the throat. I mean, I'm just gonna run up on him, jumping and fucking stab him with it. But
All right, yeah, that could make a Dex melee. If you're gonna make a general strike, it'll be Diff 6.
okay. So, has this? Do I get surprised until he gets his initiative round or not?
Let's see.
Mm,
If you're not gonna be stealthy about it,
I mean, we were under the shroud of whatever the fucking ritual was,
Yeah.
and then
yeah, go with stealth roll to see how many dice you can add to this.
okay. With stealth, huh? Would probably be none actually. That would be 1 probably.
1. Well, that 1 dice you roll.
Okay. Okay, it's a 1. That sucks. But 1, 2, 3, 4 to hit him.
Okay.
3 to plus strength plus 2 for the bayonet.
Okay, so let's see how dead this guy is. He looks pretty dead to me.
Let's see. 1.
Oh.
1,
That's a question.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because I've got vicious. So 8 damage.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do 1s remove successes and damage here?
No, right?
Usually not with me, man.
Okay.
Oh, then it's 2 more then. It doesn't matter,
Yeah,
he's still
this-
dead.
Yeah, you just eviscerated poor soldier boy.
Alright, and spending one blood point for celerity. So I can only get to 2 of them.
Okay. Is it cool for me to go ahead and go?
I think the soldiers go first. Seeing their friend get ripped apart, the one that's patrolling, is
Well,
probably gonna come out and be like, yo, what the fuck's going on?
So soldier number 3 had an initiative of 16 anyway, so this guy...
Is he the one who just died or not?
No, soldier number 3 was the one that... I mean, soldier number 1 was the one you creeped up on. Sergeant number 3 is going to chuck a grenade at Duff. So here's his Dex Athletics for grenade chucking. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
How long is a combat round in this game?
3 seconds. Okay, this guy has a dice pool of 5 to check a grenade at Duff.
Because it might not go off till next round.
oh yeah, those things do.
He's
they look
actually
pretty
just throwing the grenade. He's popped the pen. He's actually trying to hit you with a grenade.
Grenade baseball.
3 successes to hit you with a grenade. It might not go off this turn, but you got pinged with it.
Okay.
Depending on how you use your celerity action, I would say you could either keep going, taking the damage, or have enough time to...
Kick it
Don't
up
take
and
any
turn it to
action
sender?
damage.
Oh, I might just kick it back at him.
Don't take any action damage, but he just threw a grenade at you, trying to smack you in the face with it.
Alright, well then I might just freaking cricket bat that thing back at him.
Okay, let's see. Soldier number 2 was initiative 14. What was your initiative 10?
9. But I still have Donning the Master Shadows up.
Hot potato, the other soldier's gonna kick the grenade back at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since he is kicking at Dex Brawl.
Alright.
Dex Brawl for a kick.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm probably just going to use the, like, the butt end of the rifle that I'm carrying and just, like, cricket. Like, just swoop down and, like, lacrosse hockey stick it back at him. That's what I'm going to do.
Forces us to kick it back to you.
Well,
I'm not even gonna roll damage because this is quite literally a fucker kicking a grenade and trying to haul ass.
At some point.
alright, well, I'm just going to use my celerity action to, like, knock the grenade back at him. Fuck this guy.
This is what we call grenade soccer.
Yes.
Let me pull up the explosives chart and see how much fucking damage this poor bastard's gonna take.
I think there's a good explosives chart in Mage, because I don't think there's one in Vampire.
I know that's.
It used to be in 2nd edition.
There's
Fairly
one-
certain that thing should be in Werewolf, but
There is an explosives chart in the Storyteller's Guide. I'm using the Mage. Grenade 6.
Well, that's not too bad.
Jesus, less than an assault rifle.
Okay, even though how far away are you going to say this guy got away from y'all before the grenade goes off? Are you going to say within 10, 20 feet?
Well, I don't know. Like, Apex is still kind of far away at this point. Like, I'm not quite sure what the distance
Apex,
is.
you're still kind of outside the door. Duffer is basically in between the doorway playing hot potato with the grenade with this fucking guy who was on the inside.
so I would probably pop it inside then.
Because this now on the Apex's turn, but there's a grenade on the ground, and it's like you're trying to get away from it. So what are you doing, Apex? You see if somebody checks on that Duff, Duff checks it back at him, then it gets checked back to Duff, and it gets checked back to the soldier.
If this, I'm just gonna cap this dude. If that's cool with everyone here.
Okay, roll it.
Go ahead and roll.
We are the Sabat. Of course, we are not alright with you just capping this guy. What are you thinking? Jeez.
All right, that's 3.
Okay, roll your damage.
All right, 2 plus 7 for an assault rifle. That's 9. Not the best, but that's 3.
Well, again, he's on the ground. There's a grenade on the ground about to go boom.
Okay.
We essentially had 2 soldiers up front. One got killed, the other one got killed. The other guy's on the ground with a grenade next to him. So, do y'all want to give me a Dex Athletics roll to get away from the grenade, or?
Can I do? There's one thing I want to try real quick with Dominate.
What is it?
I'm just gonna tell the guy, jump on the grenade for us.
That won't work.
Oh, if you want him to freeze, I
Is
can
it
make
too-
him freeze.
That won't
Is it-
work.
I can't do it. That is
Too
in
suicidal? Yeah. Okay.
No suicidal tendencies, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I could totally try to freeze this guy. Just give him like presence too.
Nah, it'll probably be safer for us to just take cover.
That would be the safe bet.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take cover. Dex Athletics, you said?
Yeah.
Don't know what the diff was, but I see an 8 and 2 9s and a 6.
Oh, that 3
Duff, can you give me a Dex Athletics roll to get from the blast radius?
Okay. Do I still is this like the next round, or do I still have celerity up from the round before?
It's still,
I think
this
it's-
is whole nother round altogether, man.
Alright, I have full celerity. I haven't taken any celerity actions, so I guess I'll just go like that then. That's 2 successes.
That's good enough. Y'all hear a loud bang and it's raining blood and meat and pieces. And
Alright.
As I fill my blood pool back up.
Cameron, give me a humanity.
I open my mouth like I'm catching snowflakes.
You got it.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Nothing.
Your humanity goes down.
Humanity 4, let's get it.
Yeah, you don't know, like, this guy probably had a wife and kids. You know, he was just doing his job. He was ready to take Shirley, and you had to just come in and just fuck his whole night up.
Sounds like you need a priest.
That poor
look
that father.
Looking like that.
Okay, one of the guys that was impaled by Duff had a card key on him. The armory, of course, is locked, but of course I'll have a card key now if y'all want to get off of one of the bodies.
Alright. Is it?
So, okay, I pulled the slightly bloody card key.
I'll go ahead and...
Hold on one second. Just let's pause that for now. You guys, you get the card key. I just want to go back over to Monroe and Jim real quick. Actually, all right, before we do that, yes, Lawrence, you scored 3 successes on the roll. Is that for bringing down the towers?
Yeah, 1 each.
1 each. All right, so I'm going to say that during the time of that whole fight with Apex, that was the first roll. So 3 success on the first roll. How does that apply?
Well, so long as they're not resisting, 1 success is all I need. How much strength and survival does the tower have?
Fuck. Charles, how do you rate those kind of things? All right, guess I'm fucking on my own here. I'm going to say. I'm just gonna say 10. I'm just gonna say 10.
Okay. Because if it resists and gets like 5 successes, it can come back up.
Oh, no. Well, it wouldn't work like
tower
that.
doesn't have class to resist getting sucked into the ground.
Right.
Yeah. Just how long it would take.
Oh no, it's instantaneous.
Instantaneous.
It's
Well,
pretty
if you're
damn
attacking
fast.
if you're attacking the foundation, it's going to topple over, even if it's not dragged down.
It just gets sucked right in.
All right. You
But
see,
the ground itself literally opens up and pulls the shit down.
Oh yeah, it looks terrifying while it's happening.
yeah. You, from your perspective, you're seeing one tower being swallowed into the darkness, as you know that it's the ground that's opening up beneath it, and you see some poor bastard kind of flailing around as he's falling into the dark and getting swallowed up. Ah! Choke. And all right. So over to Monroe and Jim. All right. So we eviscerated those 2 guards, and opposite us is a door that's open, and we're seeing. Let's see, 1 second.
Hey, Bruce, sorry. As we're moving in and seeing that, while I'm still under my cloak, I'm ducking down and stripping the bodies of their weapons, specifically aiming for the grenades because they're harder to get than guns.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give you a second to strip a body.
Okay.
I'll say you get some magazines. There's no grenades. Yeah, it would stand that his rifle is there. Whatever weapon choice.
Okay, I'll slip the rifle and the over my shoulder and the magazines into my coat pocket.
All right. Inside these barracks are 14 dudes. Most of them are kind of in their skivvies as they were bumping down for the night, but they are trained, and you can probably see the flash of steel, some knives, and maybe some pistols. Who knows? They're all coming at Jim, Mac, and Monroe. Charles, I'm going to let you determine if you want if they're all human or not.
Do you just want to do a combined dice pool and guns just for sake of time?
Sure.
So 14 people has, I would say, 21 dice.
21 dice. All right. I guess we're going to treat this like a mob. I'm going to roll their initiative. Base 6, 11. Roll your initiatives, guys.
Yeah, 19.
19. Mac is...
Ooh, not so good. 12.
Okay. Well, the mob is going to go at the bottom of the initiative. And you got 19, Jim?
Yep.
All right, so the order is Jim, Mac, Monroe, and then the mob. All right, Jim. So as you're cleaning out the blood and gore from your nails or licking them clean, I don't know.
He's probably chewing on a leg as he charges into the barracks.
Yeah. You see a group of these guys all in their skivvies. If you've ever seen Full Metal Jacket, it's like a scene out of that. They're on their boxer shorts and they're obviously staring at this 10-foot gorilla of a monster. Well, at each other's backs, so what are you going to do because you got the initiative?
I am going to scream.
Sounds like a courage check to me.
Yeah, wildly fling around the arm that I'm chewing on and do an intimidation roll to see if I can make this not a 13-on-3 fight.
Yeah, let's do that.
I barely used all my mojo on that damage roll.
This feel like a mob. Just give them a collective courage poll.
Yeah. They're not that afraid at all.
Excellent. Ultraviolence it is then.
Yes. All right, that was your action though.
Yep.
All right. Mac, for his part, he's going to rear up and he's going to spend 2 more blood points, and he's firing. So 4, 3, 7. So that's the mob. 1, 2, 3. 10. Now, Charles, how does it work on a mob? Because I'm just going to use the area effect of the shotgun, the spread.
For doing the area effect, we had 13 and they're kind of confined. Let me roll a quick d6 to see how many people get hit by the pellets, because that gun's last do spread out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn. That was one person.
2 people go down.
All right. That's right. 12. Monroe, your action.
I know this is kind of silly, but I'm going to attempt to stay under obfuscate when spraying the hell out of the room, because nobody's actually in the room yet.
Well, you're kind of getting outside of it. I mean, you're outside of the barracks.
No, I know, but but none of my allies are in my line of fire.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's a lot of successes. That's 4 successes to do it well under obfuscate. So I get
Don't forget to add 10 dice, so if you're strafe in the room.
Yep, that's 21 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus 2, 10 successes.
Do you want to count each success dice as a person hit?
Sure. So basically, it's just damage damage time 10 people.
Just roll the damage, and that's how much damage each of those people take.
Okay, that's a lot of damage. Hopefully, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
10 guys only get sprayed down.
10 guys get sprayed down? Oh, shit, there's only 2 guys left then.
You guys know who it is. Monroe just appears beside you. You guys see Monroe for about a second. He sprays the room and then ducks back.
We have an army. What hope could we have? We have a Jim Jim.
We have a Jim for the hand-to-hand, and we have a Monroe for the firepower.
Well, these 2 poor bastards are going to try to make a final charge over the corpses and bleeding bodies of their friends as they pathetically come at Jim Jim. I'm just going to combine the rolls and dice. This will be a dex melee coming your way from these.
Free speech moment. These are the 2 guys coming at Jim Jim, and the free action is him laughing.
It's fun. All right, Jim Jim. These guys basically try to come at you like with butter knives. I guess someone forgot their fucking combat knives. But yeah, combined strength, say 6 plus 8. Can you soak 3 lethal?
Yes.
Okay, so these guys are like fucking gnats on you. One guy just tried to stab you in the side. The other guy just lunged at you. Tried to hit your shoulder, but just grazed you. And the powers of the blood filled your wounds. It's max celerity round. Should hit 2. He's going to stab the first guy. Sorry, hold on. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, 2 lethal on the first guy.
Would it be fair to say there's been a series of loud explosions and noises?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
A lot of gunfire.
So, Jim Jim, you see basically Mac, he slices one guy on his side, and then he just drives his bayoneted shotgun right into another guy's back. The second guy is horribly wounded. Probably severed his spine. Okay, so yes, Lawrence, from your perspective, you hear a lot of explosions and gunfire.
I'm going to drive through the Jim Jim-sized hole in the army base. I never thought I'd have to say that.
Actually, isn't it just a dumpster size?
Basically.
Jim Jim is a very large Zamizi.
But actually,
I wouldn't fuck with Jim Jim.
Lawrence, if you're going to be doing that, you're not close, and that Humvee that was outside is probably going to catch sight of you. I'm gonna say through all the confusion and shit, they're a little distracted. But you passing them by, they're not gonna treat you as a friendly right now.
It's an armored car. Let them shoot their guns at me.
All right, so you're just gonna just drive by like fuck you guys.
That's how we do.
Play that sweet Blues Brothers music.
All right, I'm gonna say their M4 is probably the mounted gun. Probably wasn't filled with any armor-piercing rounds at the moment. Who knew what was going to happen to them? Yeah, you'll hear the rattles on the vehicle.
I'm pretty sure F4, no matter what, will eventually get through something. If anything, it'll pop the tires.
All right, so you want to give him a roll on the car just to see?
Give me a drive roll to see if your tires are going to survive this little drive.
Evasive maneuvers.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 3 blood and roll me 5 dice. Also willpower.
I gotcha. 2 success. Yeah. Yeah, you do some reflexive maneuvering, just getting out of the strafe of fire. But they will trail you, however, you do successfully get your way through the Jim-sized dumpster hole. Okay, so sorry for you waiting, Duffa and Apex. All right, so you got the key card. Now what are you going to do?
All right, well, I guess I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the slightly bloodied key card, and just go in there.
Yep, Apex probably already topped off on the dudes they just murdered. So yeah.
All right.
You see lockers where they keep the sidearms. You see the rifle mounts inside the lockers. You see the ammunition catches. You see grenades stashed and locked in the locker.
Where's the explosives? Where's the explosives?
Towards the far
C4 and stuff.
Towards the far end in another locked section of the armory.
Oh, I'm gonna head for that.
Okay, there's another little doorway that you got to use the key card to get through again.
Alright, I'll do it.
And of course, there's rows and rows of lockers full of, C4.
Right, I'm just gonna load up a couple satchel packs full of C4, grab a handful of detonators.
So much C4, just all the C4 right now.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna grab all that and be like, alright, you want to stay here while I come back with a truck or something?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I hand him my a rifle, even though he's already got one.
Hey, Apex will gladly take another weapon.
They're anything that comes to the door that's you don't recognize, shoot it.
Apex, guys, you're gonna recognize. Well, Apex is gonna recognize the telltale sign of electric motors whirring.
Wait, say again.
You're going to recognize the sound of drone motors whirring.
Drone motors?
Yeah.
Okay. Apex is going to look and he's going to look at Duffy and he's going to say, oh shit, we got drones coming. May have to deal with that. I'll deal with it here.
I'm just gonna head back out and try to head over to the motor pool.
Duff, when you head out of the armory, give me a perception awareness roll.
Let's see here. May not even notice this shit. I got 2 successes, maybe.
Monroe is still outside of any buildings, just so.
Yeah, Monroe, you can give me this roll too. You're starting to hear something funny. Oh dear Lord.
Spending a blood for Auspex.
You don't spend blood for Auspex, huh?
To activate it?
No.
You just say it happened. You just say, hey, I
well, I'm using it.
Yeah, this is old world, man. Auspex costs nothing.
Duff, you see 20 hockey puck-sized drones flying in straight on the vector, straight for the armory into the base.
3 successes.
Moreau, you see what for you looks like puck-sized little tiny helicopters flying straight at the armory.
All right. The people inside the barracks hear the word incoming.
I made Mac's roll. Mac is going to look around for anywhere that might lead deeper into the barracks. Perception investigation. Yo, guys, yo, we gotta get the fuck downstairs, man. We gotta get away from these fucking things. I think there's a hatch leading to a basement or something.
Y'all got 6 turns to do whatever you're gonna do for the drones to actually get to where y'all at.
So is this everybody?
Yes.
Where are they headed for?
They're heading straight in for the base. It's like they're flying straight in swarm mode at the base.
You said 6 turns?
6 turns for a swarm of 20 drones to come into the base. It looks like puck-sized Monroe, so they'll get ways off right now.
Apex will... Oh, sorry, I'll let everyone else do their actions first before Apex does it. Okay, Apex will probably look at Duff and he'll say, dude, you want to just take cover in here? I'll use my laptop, see if I can't interface these things and stop them.
Alright, sure. I'm going to look to see if they've got a 50 cal or something that can set up. As on a tripod, facing the door.
There is a saw inside the building. If you want to get it set up and whatnot.
So I imagine we would probably keep the explosives in the lowest locker. So I mean, armories are usually fortified buildings. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna sit there and be like, I'm gonna fuck, and grab a 50 cal and just set it up, facing outside, get down, and act like anything that comes within my range, I'm just gonna shoot it. Maybe try to do just a covering fire if the fucking drones come through that I can see.
Okay, Rex, are you outside or are you still in your car?
I went through the Jim-sized dumpster hole into the base.
What's your perception alertness?
Pretty shitty. 2 dice.
Always get that alertness up.
You see a swarm of drones inbound. It looks like it gets to get ways off. You got 5 turns now before they get here.
As a movement action, I'm snapping in a new magazine and I'm going to spray that Humvee that's following him.
Okay, Dex Firearms.
Again, attempting to keep it under obfuscate.
That thing's gone long since.
I failed that time, but okay, so 10 plus 5, 17.
By the way, you guys will notice that the shroud has grown
by
40 yards.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 successes.
Wow.
17 for the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
VM1, see, has a little armor. 1, 2, 3. You managed to get through the reinforced glass and get to the driver. 4 turns now before the drones get here.
While all this is going on, Jim is going to be breaking apart the beds and hastily crafting spears out of the metal bed frames.
Okay, 3 turns until the drones get here.
What'd you say, Charles?
I'm essentially counting down the time ticker by everybody's actions.
Why don't all of you jump into my automotive device with wheels on it, and we get the fuck out of Dodge?
Oh, is this everybody? He's grabbing everybody?
Yes. I opened the window.
Mac successfully cracked the safe. Got something. You'll see Mac reappearing out of the little basement hole going into the racks. I guess you'll see Jim making something up. That's what it looks like he's carrying is like something like heavy in a crate. He's kind of got it to his back. Can't even like hold his weapons. Yo guys, let's get the fuck out of Dodge now.
I'm running over. Grab it. Does the Humvee have a heavy weapon on it?
Yeah, it does. Well, it has. What's a 50 caliber rifle like?
Yeah, I'm going to quickly detach.
50 cal.
Yeah, that's
heavy, right?
It's listed in second edition.
Okay.
Player's guide.
Yeah. I'm going to go grab that and then run for the vehicle.
All right. Should Mac be like, yo, you want me to drive, or is it destroyed?
The windshields are shot out. The people inside of are dead. You can probably still drive it, but it's going to be hard.
Fuck it, we'll just jump in with Rex.
Okay, and you guys can make out these drones. They're not the size of hockey pucks like you thought. They're the size of probably small lawnmowers, but you can't see guns on them like you saw with other drones. You gotta guess these things are probably designed to go boom.
Well, I'm sure if Jim is holding the 50 cal on top of the truck, he'll be fine.
This is a heavily armed truck. We have 250 cals with it.
They're assault rifles.
One of the drones is
at least
down. One drone is going to fly straight down towards where the fence was and explode. And it's going to be a pretty decent size one.
Can I attempt to snipe it? Never mind.
If you're anywhere near the fence, you'll see a pretty decent sized explosion. If there's any people left in that area, they're pretty fucking dead.
Yeah, they were already dead.
Well, they're dead and burning.
Tim, did you get to make your computer roll for hacking?
No, not yet.
Let's give Tim a chance to see what he can do.
All right, let's go ahead and get it. So we're pretty much in a chase scene now, right?
It's not really much of a chase. Everybody's trying to get out of Dodge, but Duffer has situated himself with the caliber to snipe things off. They're still in the team Let's Go Kill Everyone in the fucking barracks jumped into Rex's car.
You mean team successfully killed everything in the barracks?
Oh, that was the entire team?
No, because they split up. Because there's the
Okay.
barracks team and then Apex and Duff who are fucking around in the armory right now.
Jim is gonna heave one of those fucking spears at one of the drones before he gets into the car. But I'll let Tim has doing his thing. So
Yeah, I'll drop a willpower for this one, and let's see what I get.
Come on, Tim.
That's a 9 here. Let's see a few
Jim.
things.
I'm gonna say
It's going to be Deus Ex because I have software for another night.
Then that's 5 with willpower.
You haven't not to actually set your drones off before they get to you.
Yeah, so Apex just hit some keys and he's like, wow, this is... Oh, God, military-grade software is fucking awful.
Tim just saved the fucking day.
Now everybody outside, please make rush track rolls, because
Oh yeah.
things start falling. The center is sticking to the ground and still burning.
Okay. Everyone in the scene's making courage rolls?
Yeah.
Could you roll my courage?
Sure.
Hey, Tim?
It's 5.
I see it.
You know what I mean.
I don't know what the diff was, Charles, but I think I'm good.
Oh, snap.
Are we rolling? We're rolling our self-control, you said?
Courage.
To keep from rush tracking.
Yeah, I'm spending.
What's the diff? 7 or 8?
7, because it's a pretty damn big fire, because the center
Spending
is...
a little power.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I barely make it. Barely.
Jim's good.
I think I'm good with my 3 successes.
You're lucky there, Apex. You're lucky.
Okay, so everybody seems to keep their shit together.
Well, how am I lucky, man?
So you just got like a freaking explosions with like a fucking brouhaha in the room with you.
Yeah, this explosion pretty much lights up the sky for like a moment.
As it was the Strata Knight, it's gone now, burned away by whatever incinerate was in the explosives.
Yeah, but so were the lights that it was trying to cover, so there you go.
That's change I can believe in.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I have an audacity of hope.
Of living through the night.
It's the audacity of hope, right?
So does everybody make it into the van?
Yeah. Everybody's made into the round.
I floor it. Does anybody know how to drive this thing?
Matt can drive it.
Okay. Apex is gonna volunteer, but nah, Max volunteering then.
Well, I'm gonna probably just steal like a fucking truck and load after the explosion goes. I mean, because the armories are usually underground.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any? Are there any trucks that are like freaking?
We can. I have one. I brought a U-Haul, a big U-Haul with me.
There's a Bearcat down. Well, not really down, but up in the upper levels of the armory.
Well, I'm just gonna like load it up full of shit to take it out of here.
Apex will help out with that because I keep forgetting that I'm not with the barracks crew that Rex picked up.
Yeah, don't. I'll give you guys the goodies list after. You do have time, yes, to load up whatever you want from the armory.
Is the other team meeting up with the initial team, or what?
You guys can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'd say let's meet up with the other team.
All right.
I'm sure they'll show up by the U-Haul. Let's get some distance between us and some guns.
Yeah, we'll say that you guys rally back and confirm each other's success. Even the Priscus will roll closer and we'll congratulate you all. Everything looks like it's a victory so far.
Didn't even get a scratch on me.
My baby's a little fucked up, but I think she can make it on the way back home.
I was expecting more resistance than just humans and fucking machines. Does saying this.
Well, Priscus, the drones had to have come from somewhere. This may be just a major base, but not one with other K-Knights there.
Splitting some of this equipment up amongst ourselves to hide in different places.
Spoils of wars are yours to take. I was just hoping we could have unveiled something with a little bit more substance to discover. We don't have much time. If one of you would care to look through the base while we have the time to see if there's anything that could lead us back to the sect. These Prometheans, as they call themselves. It would be for the greater good of the sword.
Anybody else have aspects?
Apex stands up and he says, "They got computers in there, Priscus, so I'll go ahead and see if I can dig up any files."
I'll go check out the principal base, see if I can find anything.
Good, my child. So I guess Jim, Rex, and we'll just be loading up the spoils for the moment. We'll get to splitting them up. All right, so Apex, you're gonna go try to hack the computers. All right. There's still enough power that the electricity, the power grid of the place has been too damaged. Yeah. Find a computer terminal.
Go ahead and get that computer intelligence roll.
Okay. We got a diff for this?
It's going to be standard.
Standard? Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You pull up a schematic of the base and you just realize the top part ain't shit. There's more up underneath the base. In fact, the base is underground.
Yeah, at that point, the Priscus will probably get some kind of call over phone, walkie-talkie, whatever they have to communicate.
Mm-hmm. Just as I suspected. I'm going to say, Monroe, you're not in earshot of this, but he'll relay it to Jim, Duffa, and Mac. Now, Monroe, where have you gone?
I'll start with the... actually, you know what? I'll start in the barracks, looking for anything that stands out as unusual, specifically on the ground.
Okay. Recalling...
is active.
Okay. Recalling that Mac had gone in there before, you see a few more of these crates that he brought up, but you don't know what's inside of them. They're labeled D0, prototype. And I'll just give it to you. With the Auspex, you get this feeling like there's a gust of wind coming from somewhere.
Excellent. I will start attempting to follow that gust of wind to its source.
All right. You go past these rows of crates, and they're all marked a little bit differently. You see, like some of them are just rations, supplies. You come up to a wall. That's where you're getting the sensation of this wind coming from.
Okay. I guess I will look for some kind of a switch or something to open a door of some sort, I'm guessing, possibly.
Give me a... No, what are you going to say, Charles?
I would say they should be like a key panel for a key card or something. Normally, those things would be locked up like that.
If there's a key card, then I'll go back to the body that I'd stripped of its weapons earlier and look for a key card.
I'm gonna say with this fate die, no, that body got smoldered in the explosion.
What about the second body?
Even worse.
Okay, well, I'm going to call up the Prisky to tell him that I found possibly something and send our computer boy over to my location.
All right.
And while I'm waiting for him, I'm going to check out this prototype thing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. What you find in the crate looks to be like a. How do I put this? It's very high tech. It looks like chest armor. It looks like a suit of chest armor. It's mechanized. It looks like it has some circuitry to it. It's looks like high fucking end tech right here, like future state of the line type of deal. As you touch it, as you knock on it, as you feel it, it is solid, and yet it's very, very light.
You know what? While I'm waiting for him, I'm gonna slap one of these things on.
Okay, you slap it on. Strapped in. You notice as you're opening it, there are little buttons and kind of a layout, but the symbols on them, you're not really going to recognize them.
Okay.
They don't give an indication of what those functions are right away.
Fair enough. I can move freely in it, though?
Yeah. It's a little cumbersome with everything else you're carrying, but it's kind of bulky. You get the idea that it's not complete to itself. It looks like there's attachments for it, or places to be attached to it.
How many boxes of these are there?
There's about 10 boxes. You'd have to crack each one open.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to wear this one for the moment, but on when we start leaving, I'll probably grab an extra box on the way out, so I'm carrying two times the amount.
Okay. All right. So I would say in that time, the Priscus and Apex arrive. Apex Monroe's going to show you that there's a key panel. And needs a little bit of hacking can be done.
Alright, while all this investigation and looking into stuff is going on, which is definitely not Jim's thing, I gotta be at work in the morning, so I am gonna call it a night.
Alright, good seeing with you, man.
Yeah, that was fun. I'll see y'all later.
See you later.
Deuces.
Alrighty then. So, hacking a keypad. So, intelligence computer again? Or
actually getting intelligence technology.
Okay. Apex is still using this computer for it, since he can't use anything else. Would he still get computer aptitude or not?
No.
Sounds good. That's still 2?
That's enough to actually get the doorway to open up.
Doorway opens up, and you see is a very long corridor. It looks like a lot of steel grating with some kind of ducts that are running along the ceiling. It's kind of a small corridor, as you can notice that there's a turn to it. You don't know what's around the corner, but there it is.
Mm-hmm. Just the whole time keeping that assault rifle ready, checking corners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. As you go down the corridor, you can hear a sound, a mechanical sound. It sounds like gears are rustling and moving.
I'll follow Apex.
Yeah. Just in case. Putting another blood point in the stamina.
Mm-hmm. I guess you're going to peek around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. When you peek around the corner, what you see is, I guess you noticed Monroe in his suit of armor. But what you see is a figure standing up that is in a complete set of that armor, and the guy looks like he's 8 foot tall, or whatever the hell's in there. You don't even really see the person's face. You just see the helmets and the face shield. And at his side is an assault rifle. He's going to turn, and he's going to say to you, "You should not be here. Who give you authorization to be here?
Auspex check him.
Yeah, you can roll your Auspex. Or you want to do Auspex too, or what?
2, creature type, looking for creature type.
Perception, empathy, defect.
Okay.
Alright. Spending a willpower. That's 4 successes.
Congratulations, there's a canine and a cat.
Did you say it was a canine and a cat?
Canite and a can.
Oh, I thought you said a canine and a cat. I'm like, oh shit.
It's a Garu and a Bastet just standing on top of each other. That's all it is. No, but Apex is gonna.
You hear one word. Apex. Actually, it's 2. 3 words. Sorry. One of us.
Okay. Apex is just gonna look, and I'm gonna try the most bullshitty subterfuge check ever. As Apex just says, Sanchez from Requisitions.
Roll it if you want to try. Roll it.
Let me get to the NPC notes. Extraordinary Field Agent, Common Stillskin Cyborg, Vector.
So, yeah, enchanting voice.
Roll it.
It's 2 8s. And a 7, I don't know. I don't know.
1, 2, 3. No.
I assume the diff was much higher than 6, so I didn't even count the 5. Oh dear God, I won.
Oh, so, you must be new to the city.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. A little lost here. What's your name?
Don't worry about my name right now. Yeah, what you need to do is once you get out the monorail, as soon as you get into customs, get your clearance card redone. Try not to piss off anybody. Welcome to the third city.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, when he says city, that schematic you have was for underground city, for all intents and purposes.
Oh, underground city. So this isn't just a random underground part of the base. This is like a whole network.
There's too many tunnels for this to be a base.
Oh, right. Sorry, new guy here. The whole time, Apex is just hitting Monroe frantically, just like, somebody, oh my God. Just like, so, what are... I could actually use a little bit more of a briefing on the organization since I just kind of started here and all that. I mean, like, it seems pretty cool. I kind of came here to, you know, do what everybody else is doing. Fuck shit up. And
well, if you're here, that means you've been saved. You'll be spared from the extermination of the rest of the Canaanites.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, get to the clone lab and top up on your V2.
Oh, sorry?
Get back to the clone lab and top up on your V2.
Oh, yeah, sure thing, dude. Thanks. Can you direct me there?
Read the schematic at the monorail.
Hey, alright.
Charles, if I may suggest, with the hour growing late,
I think we should cut this short because this is going to take them a little while to explore this place.
Yeah, how about this? We leave the scene where Monroe is going to let Apex do his fucking thing, telling the Priscus and everyone else we should get the fuck out of here.
Well, at this point, Apex is what he's probably going to do is he's going to. I'll explain to you exactly what he's going to do. He's going to top off on his blood pool. Now that he's been sentenced to clone labs, he's going to feed on them, blood buff all of his attributes 6, and then he's going to go full ham on this dude because Sword of Cain.
Yeah, as it looks like he's about to attack, Monroe is drawing the sword.
It's like, oh. Like, do you mind if we do that, or do we still want to cut it here?
You can. I'm just saying it might not be a good idea.
Well, like I'm
game to try to take this bitch down if Apex is.
Well, because Apex has no idea what the fuck this is. He's just mentioned some shit about clone labs, and Apex is like, alright, cool.
If you went to the clone lab to feed, that's quite literally a place where people are literally being grown in embryonic tanks.
No. I understand what that is. Apex understands what that is. That's still not some shit he's ever seen before. Like, we're getting into some, like, Pentech subsidiary bullshit right there.
Tim, question. Are you looking like you're about to attack?
Not at the moment. He's kind of real confused right now. He's probably gonna back off and relay some of this info to the Priscus and them.
We're not going to be able to back off without actually having to take this thing out.
Yeah. I mean, if you give away that the Priscus and Monroe is...
I mean, you can... Well, you can leave, but he's probably going to tell you to go get a new identification card before you leave. He's trying to be, sociable. But, I mean, you can only bullshit so far. So if you want to bullshit out, you can. If you want to kill this guy, you can. But killing this guy, probably... Do you have common sense?
No, but I have an intelligence score. And this guy looks way out of my league right now.
Do you play Fallout?
Yes.
Dude's basically in power armor.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about you also effectively you actually don't know if Monroe has figured out the power armor that's standing behind you.
I figured I figured that you were talking like plate. No. Yeah, no, you're talking about the Brotherhood of Steel bullshit. Yeah, no.
So are you going to go to customs, get an identification card, and all that fun shit?
Sure. Yes.
Sure thing. Now they'll have an in for next time.
Mm-hmm. You should. The woman at the desk. She's in her She looks in her 20s. She's pale as all fuck. It's like name.
Cameron Eckers.
Fingerprint here.
Okay.
Drop of blood here.
All right.
Welcome to the Third City.
Okay. Thank you. Apex is just kind of looking at Monroe the whole time, like.
You guys a specialized camera. Oh, what clan are you again?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, Sombra.
Okay, we'll use the Corellian camera on you instead.
Sorry?
We'll use the Corellian camera on you instead.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
We'll use a Corellian camera on you instead.
Okay.
It's a different type of camera.
Okay.
It's a type of camera that picks up your instead of your actual body.
Okay. Oh, right, because in here you're saying the Sombra clan weakness applies to cameras too.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Next. Steps forward. Monroe.
Name. Clan.
Harbingers.
Harbinger, or do you prefer Cappadocian?
Harbinger.
Okay, body fingerprint here, and name here, stand in front of the normal camera.
Also.
Smile. Welcome to the third city. Hope you enjoy your afterlife, free of humanity.
All right.
Yeah. Though they may spend a little bit of time here before.
She actually gives y'all a little, what looks to be an SD card. Make sure you pop this into your tablet for your viewing later. It explains, it gives you a little propaganda spill.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And while we're there, he's going to look for a manual for the power armor.
There isn't one.
Yeah. This is like instructor based. You'd have to attend a seminar, basically.
Oh God. Yeah. No. Is it possible for them now that they've got proper IDs and all that for them to skedaddle?
Yeah, y'all can get back on the monorail and get back out the way you can.
Yeah. So Apex is probably gonna drag Monroe if Monroe's cool with that.
Oh yeah, no, he's going to come.
He's gonna. Yeah, no, he wants to get the fuck up out of there.
As we're walking through the barracks, he's grabbing at least as many of those cases as he can carry.
Before y'all leave,
going to indicate to Cameron to do the same.
Before you actually leave the room where the customs room, she has you above a little packet of information on your new license, the third city.
All right, thank you kindly.
Welcome to Vault 10.
As you guys exit and you leave the corridor behind, as you leave the place behind, once you pass the man in the suit again, he'll just tell you that I'm gonna close the door for security's sake. Just use your key card next time.
Yeah, sure thing. Sorry about that, man.
Mm-hmm. And you'll find that the Priscus is rematerializing from his Tenebris form. So, what have you found, my sons?
Not to be talked about here, with all due respect.
Of course. We'll have a debrief later. For now...
He looks at the Priscus with all due respect, sir, and he looks at Cameron. Those boxes. Grab as many as you can on the way out. We'll need them.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, with the Priscus.
It's obvious that he's requesting it of the Priscus as nicely and as respectfully as humanly possible.
Inhumanly possible. This
as supernaturally and naturally as possible.
This isn't the Camarilla. Yeah, if you say that there's something useful in the box and you need an extra hand to carry it, it'll be carried.
If the Prisky looks even curious, he's going to tap what he's wearing.
No, the Priscus is too old to understand technology. For all he knows, that's just a fashion statement.
Yeah, no, there was a whole thing where we had to explain to him Pepsi.
Yeah.
Let's flash forward this a little bit to y'all getting to the brief.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want me to actually explain? Do you want Apex to explain word for word, what the fuck happened, or do you want me to just say what Apex does?
Give him your impression of what you understand it to be.
Apex will sit down and he's going to say, so it seems like that base was a front. We knew that there was something underground, and we just assumed it was the bulk of the base, but it seems like it's the entrance to a massive city of Canaanites. The third city, they call it.
Wait a second.
Yeah, let me see.
What was the first city? You're not talking about something like that.
Yeah, I'll roll my occult too.
Okay.
So that way I know what's up. I figure I know what's up.
Yeah, I'm going to roll my occult as well, because that's what I'm specialized in.
You remember from the long-winded sermons that came to the Archbishop Diaz when he talks about the first and second cities?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got 3 successes as well.
Yeah.
He's gonna look at Apex. You don't suppose like first, second city. You don't think they're referring to like that, do you?
Probably.
I can tell you that it most assuredly is the Prometheans and their third city. It would seem that they have not been eradicated with the erection of the Ivory Tower, like so many of us thought. They must have been lying in wait all these years. You see that the Priscus kind of just leans back and he's really deep in reflection.
I have a question for the rest of you. The rifle I got, the 50 caliber I got, and I'd really like to hold on to those to test the capabilities of this suit. Would you guys mind horribly, I'm not claiming ownership over them, but would you mind horribly if I moved these suits to my laboratory for further testing?
As I said before, the spoils of war are yours to decide what to do with. If any other brother or sister has an objection that has been with you tonight, take it up with them.
You look at the other two individuals.
You're also given like the little SD card with a propaganda video on it for the third city.
Yeah, Apex will probably say, I don't know how much use I can be, but if you need help with testing, I might be able to help you out a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Alright.
But I'm not hearing opposition.
Mac might just ask if he could take one from... Well, you know the one that Mac brought out initially? He's just claiming that one.
Okay. How many more did we walk out with?
I'm going to say there's the one that Mac brought out, the one that you're wearing. Between you, Priscus, and reasonably with everyone else, I'll say you've cleared the shelf. You got 10 crates.
Okay. He will respectfully leave one for each individual that went on the raid, and then move the rest to his laboratory. Again, only claiming ownership of one. The rest is for testing.
Mm-hmm.
I just look at the truck that I drove out and I go like, mine.
Duffa, what you got in your truck? You have 50 caliber ammo. You have 45 caliber ammo. You have shotguns. You have shotgun shells. You have the C4 that you picked up, the charges, the detonators, and you've got a lot of what do you call those? Those survival kit food MRs.
MREs.
Yeah.
They can have the MREs. They can have those.
Horrible.
Hey, I thought you would want to feed them to your ghouls, but whatever. Fuck them.
I mean, I'll keep them, but like I went in there, like the only person that I can see like help with this was Apex, so he can claim half of it if he wants, but otherwise mine.
Hey, if Duff's offering, Apex will take it. Take the half.
He's you know.
He'll probably in return for the cutting them in. If Apex got any data that was worthwhile on the computers and stuff that could lead him to more resources, contacts, allies, influence, or any of that, we'll probably offer some of that up to Duff as well.
All right. I'll walk up and I'll like grab him by the wrist, like shake his hand.
Yeah.
Well, you got the schematics, and keep that in mind. You have the schematics that show what else is underneath that base. And keeping in line with the Priscus, though, it's up to your discretion whether or not you want to share that with the Priscus, the actual schematics, and make them understand, or if you want to use that to frame the military.
And don't forget, you had the propaganda video on the SD card that you could show everybody if you want. Or this trash.
Yeah. Wait, so he could do one or the other? He can't do both?
He can.
Yeah, he'll probably do both then. Get that military influence and shit.
Well, that's something you're
Put it
gonna
on WikiLeaks. Put it on WikiLeaks.
Yeah, because you'd essentially be blackmailing them or blowing up their spot. It really wouldn't call it influence with the military. More like a target on your back.
I just figure I'm gonna take all this stuff and then I have to find like a local gang to use it for me. But
So basically, what Monroe would do is go over to Duff carrying one of the cases and be like, "Trade you for some of your stuff. You'll like this."
what is it? I'll look in it. If it's something I don't understand, then it's like I'm gonna be like, bruh.
Yes, you are getting. For this little excursion, Bruce, you think 3 dots in Arsenal would play?
I haven't seen the layout for Arsenal. What are the dots? What are the values?
Let me pull it up. Give me just a second. Because I believe it's a background from Hunter's Hunted, so I gotta pull that up.
Yeah, I can probably pull it up pretty quickly here. I got it bookmarked.
Oh, it's not Arsenal. It's just called Armory, but it's not that much of a difference.
Armory falls under Anarchs and Hunters.
We'll use the Anarchs version just because.
I'll copy paste it to the side chat.
All right.
There you go.
And if Apex plays the video goes, congratulations on being chosen as a citizen of Third City. You have been chosen to survive Gehenna. Yes, you. We will bring about the extermination of our own species and repopulate it with our own blood. And it drones on and on about the benefits of being a Promethean.
Blah, 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 blah.
Like access to clone labs where you could actually breed biological children of your own.
I wouldn't become a fucking vampire if I wanted to have actual kids.
I probably already have a lot of kids already.
Just like Apex is just like these guys just kind of sound like wannabe Sabat. Not gonna lie.
I'm going to say
there was a little more in there too.
Yeah, no, I see it. Oh wait, wait, this is that's still wrong, right? I'm gonna say you guys get Armory 2 because a militia is those are a lot of fucking people.
Yeah,
it'd be a lot of people. But you guys do have very powerful weapons in between.
Nice. Plus, on top of that, we also have the armors.
Just gotta figure out how to make it work. Because till then, they're just bulletproof vests. Sorry. Anyway, okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Tonight, our Cainites have struck a blow upon the enemy, only to find that they're made of a little bit more sterner stuff than we thought. How is the Sabbat going to pull themselves out of this one? You're going to have to stay tuned and tune in again to find out. Thank you for watching. This was Detroit, The Dark Reflection. Good night.
Oh.